On the 25th of April each year, Australia and New Zealand celebrate Anzac Day, when they commemorate all the members of the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps who died in action during the First and Second World Wars, and in every armed conflict since then. We're here now at the Australian War Memorial at the start of the dawn service.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. Lest we forget.
A verse from the poem, Ode to Remembrance by Lawrence Binion, is recited during the ceremony. Inside the Hall of Memory is the tomb of the unknown soldier. This is the grave of a soldier whose identity is not known, and it represents all those soldiers who died in battle but were not identified.
Years after the ravages of World War I, war came to the mainland of Australia, where air raids killed hundreds of service personnel and civilians. In Malaya, Korea and Vietnam, we answered the call, as we have in Afghanistan and Iraq. Through it all, the one unshakable truth has been a steadfastness born of the traditions of the Australian servicemen. Today, Australia's special day. They remember in East Timor, on Bougainville, in Afghanistan and Iraq, on the island of Crete, at Gallipoli. They, along with us, remember.
Anzac Day is a public holiday in Australia. It is one of the most important national days of the year, and certainly the most solemn one. Commemoration services are held in all the major cities in Australia, and huge crowds attend to pay their respects to those who died. Servicemen and women from all the armed services in Australia march in procession. They fought in the Second World War and other conflicts since then that have happened around the world. The men in the trucks are all wearing decorations. They're veterans from the Second World War and perhaps a few last survivors from the First World War. After the parade, the veterans will gather in a pub or club to talk and share memories. This veteran fought in the Second World War in Western Australia.
And what does Anzac Day mean to you?
Well, it means remembering not only those that didn't go home, but the fact that you keep in touch with a lot of your friends.